Special guest with us today, Amberly. And why do you think we're starting with aquamarine? Because that is you.
It's one of my favorite gemstones.
And your outfit is like perfectly matching. So this is what I love too. But we are so excited. This week is going to be real fun because Amberly put this together and we have 20, maybe 25, maybe 30 of the babes arriving in Washington.
From across the country.
I mean, just pretty awesome. And thank you for putting that together, by the way. But we are going to have, Amberly's going to be touring the jewelry today. And I get so much insight. So does everybody have their pen in hand writing this stuff down for me?
We'll be taking notes.
No, Michelle's taking notes for me today. But welcome in because we are going to start with aquamarine. And it's gorgeous. And, you know, there's a little bit of a special twinkle that goes on in this gemstone. And I love it because two sizes, which historically in my cuffs, I never really did two sizes.
Mm-hmm.
But again, because you ladies give me such good feedback on what you want, we incorporated another size of this.
Well, we appreciate you taking our feedback. How many other jewelry designers do that?
I thrive.
Our custom designer.
I thrive from that. Oh, do you have that? That's really pretty on you.
I do not. No, I did have the medallion, and I passed that along to Jade.
Oh,
for her. So,
did you do the big one or the small one?
The big
I
one.
did both. Okay, awesome. Well, I love that. We might have to send that home with you too. That's really striking with your outfit.
Oh,
and since Amberly is here, we have a special code for everybody to use today.
Okay.
So if you type in the word Amberly at checkout, that will give you a $10 discount off a $100 purchase. And the only exclusion is new arrivals. So you can purchase last chance or something from the show or something from the sale page if you like.
Okay, well, this one is a show special. So can they have it off the show special
they
too?
Can.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
I just wanted to put the ruler across here because I want people to really know the size. Look at that.
And the skin with that.
Yes.
And then when you put it on your wrist, I thought, no, it fit on there just perfectly. So you wouldn't think it was a piece that was that kind of size, but so pretty. And I love that stone again. You're getting that sparkle of that like really beautiful aquamarine material. Again, single digits and really fine pieces like that. When we get the rough, there's a lot of the rough that I don't use at all. So and
I remember seeing these when I was here in October.
Mm-hmm.
They look like donuts.
They are actually a donut. They're cut into a donut because that's how I get that little silver piece. And people have asked before how that's done. And what I have to do is I set the middle piece of the donut before I actually have to fully set it because we literally, underneath it, there is a bezel that we have to actually bezel so it doesn't come out. Yeah.
I just remember seeing it over on Jess's table when I was here in October. I love those. Beautiful, beautiful.
And I have to do matchy-matchy. So you ladies might not be wearing this matchy-matchy, but we have a size 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 that's left in the ring, but there's only 9 pieces left. So,
wow.
Yes.
And the bracelet is on show special, as you had mentioned, Janyl. So $249 for the bracelet, and you can get that $10 off too.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, okay. Yes. Go big or go home. Okay,
yes.
Amberly. That's how that's somebody. We always say that is somebody, you know. And I love this ring. And why do I love it so much? Because it just fits like your second skin. My favorite part, though, is the gallery that I did on this. I can't tell you how much I redid to get that gallery just, like, literally the quality of that is just satin.
Well, when you slide it on, you know it's a Janyl Sherman design because it just hugs right up on your finger. So beautiful. Now, this is the Lisa Saruga ring, correct?
Because I wanted to, yeah. She's signing books, and she's like, so when we brought that in, I sent it to her because I'm like, she needs this ring for signing books. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very special. Well, each one of you ladies, like, just so you know, I have my own story going of you ladies. And so 25 more ladies that I actually, the story that I have in my head is going to come true. I'm going to be able to find out so much about each and every one of them.
Yes.
Oh, can't wait.
And would you say the ring is the size of a quarter approximately, or?
A little larger, actually, in my mind.
Oh, that's like a not quite a silver dollar, close though.
Somewhere in between, a quarter and a half.
A little bit
Okay.
Yeah, is there something? The Mint Exchange should make it. Because if there's not a 75-cent one, I think that would be a good number.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Look, I just want to call this out. Look at that beautiful bezel all the way around.
And see, even the under, like, this is truly a piece of wearable art. It really is.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Well, the next ring is a debut, and I cannot believe we have any of these left. I know you ladies hit it pretty hard. We do have 11 of them left. And one of my best low-profile rings. It looks like it has a lot of coverage in the front, but then it goes and graduates through the back so that it's really comfortable.
Beautiful, beautiful. It looks like the spoon ring design. And
it was inspired.
Oh, I can just see why. I love this one. And I love the size.
Well, also, too, you're going to get that sparkle. Like, each one of these aquamarines, there's so many, like I said, that I can't even use. So you're going to have each and every stone's going to be that one-of-a-kind, like, sparkle. It's going to have that beautiful glitter that's, throughout. And I love this one because you look at it, it almost looks on braid with the different colors, but that's the glitter that's making it look like it's a different color. Mm-hmm.
This is great. And I think this works better over here for me personally, but if you get the one to fit your boss finger, you could see that beautiful design there as well.
And when I say low profile, of course the stone has to be because it's actually a lot of carat weight. So, but the band itself is very low profile, so it's going to fit really, really comfortable.
I think it's beautiful.
Well, let's go to that big one that Jade got, because apparently she's very loved. She didn't get the little one; she got the big one. So I did two versions of this because I love making my big medallions. And I remember when this came in, they said, you do realize with you doing the bracelet how much the pendant's going to be. And this is when I mess around with MSRP because I didn't like it. And it literally was going to be like a $499 pendant. So I went, no, bracelet pendant, we're going to price to where it's more affordable. But best of all, when we do the shows, there's always 20% off, which really our prices are marked in, like, really we were not going to be doing any discounting, but I'm crazy and we ended up doing it anyway.
Michelle, because I can't tell, is the camera picking up that beautiful glitter in it? Because here in person, it is just gorgeous.
And I always say that. Oh my gosh, I love that you're saying that because it's really hard.
It is hard to get it, but it does grab it every once in a while.
And when sometimes you have to twirl it. You have to twirl with this camera because it's like it doesn't pick up, and they are so pretty in person. But I love that you're here saying that because Amberly, I hate to say like, oh, it's prettier in person than what I'm seeing here. Oh. But they are so many of them, and so ladies, when I'm saying that, like now you understand. Amberly's even saying that like it's so pretty in person, but it doesn't. You can see, Amberly, right in front of you that the photo is not peeking. It's not peeking up on that, right?
I have that happen in my daylily world. I'll be looking at a beautiful bloom and the color, and then when I take a photo of it, it doesn't translate the same.
Right.
So this is beautiful.
And the silver work on the back is amazing.
Look at that.
And just the edge, like every part of this, like was always just like so pretty. Like I really want to do those pieces, and even how it comes together at the top. And those little overlays of the swirls of the silver wire that we do by hand that overlays over the stone. Yeah, it's just really a beautiful, sweet piece. Like somebody who's not a flower person would be like,
it's still beautiful.
Yeah, I love it. I get my friend Tracy every time because she's like, I'm not this pink or I'm not the flower. Why am I getting things or, finding myself drawn towards some of these things? So, okay.
Because we evolution, right? We evolve. Our taste does, right?
Animal print's never going to evolve out of me, though. Sorry. Love my animal print.
Well, I heard it in camo is really coming back this season, so we should be good.
Well, in my eyes, it's never been out. Okay, well, you know what? I love it because everybody kept asking about this pendant, and it was like, there's stuff coming. There's stuff coming. Well, we debuted the pear-shaped ring. So, ladies, there is the ring that debuted tonight, but we've had the pendant. But again, because I brought it on the show, who's getting this much? Like, this is a 12 by 16 pair. This much carat weight of aquamarine.
Well, let me just say, this is huge, right? It's because of these like massive pieces, you know. This here is just beautiful. For me, that's the size.
And we have a question to see if we have any aquamarine earrings on the horizon.
I did. I didn't do it with every collection, but yeah, I was kind of overtaken by the material. I did it even on the smaller pieces. I did them more in bracelets and such, because I have to use smaller stones for the earrings, and then the color lightens a little bit. So there's one pair of earrings that will be coming up by the end of the year.
Wonderful.
Well, let's go to the stuff that I mean, I'm still like, it just amazes me every time. You know, I just wish we could sit there and show you how long this takes, but the quality of the material, literally you're getting glows of like, probably to date, one of the best collections in the ammonite with the abalone inlay. So it's two completely separate materials that they've literally done this little art project on into one piece. So I love that it's a fossil, but you get those really beautiful earth tones. And then the abalone of the shell that then they cut each one of those little sections and inlay it in the inside of it. It's just on fire. It's so pretty.
It is gorgeous.
And again, lots of sizes on this because for me, it was one of those cuffs. Whether you want to wear it fitted or a little bit loose as a bangle. I always like mine just kind of a little bit loose, but you might find you fit into two sizes. So like I'm a 6 1/4 inch wrist. So literally it's telling me that I could literally take the 6 1/2 or the 7. So if you like a little bit more of a fitted bracelet, 6 1/2, or if you want it loose like a bangle, a 7. Mm-hmm. My pick probably on this one is I probably would go with the smaller one.
I would.
Over the
Naturally,
bigger one.
I want to, you know, do a little love on the back and put it right in. But yes, I would go with the smaller one for me.
And we have a show special price on this cup as well. So $229, and then you can also use your Amberley coupon for that $10 savings.
Well, and the cuffs like this, these are the ones that should be like the aquamarine. Both of these cuffs would be like sitting at like 4-digit prices in the real world. And I, don't know if you notice what silver is doing or even Bali silver in general, but it's not inexpensive to do these kind of pieces. But these are those kind of love pieces where I feel like everybody needs an anchor, amazing piece like this. So I always put them on show specials because,
beautiful.
Otherwise nobody, and again, those are ones I am messing with the MSRP, trust me. And I never mess up. I mess down, way down on pieces like this.
I love the bouquet of frangipanis all the way around it. Gorgeous.
I love the statement ring. I love getting pictures of the ladies in their statement rings because I'm like, oh, you rock, you look so good. Like every time I see a post, if I'm answering one, it's so funny. I'm very animated. When I first see a picture of somebody, I get like a little kid in a candy store. I wish I was right there. You would feel so good for the day because I'm like, looks so good on you.
Well, this is beautiful and it fits so well. All that HUD back up underneath here.
Well, and I love that we actually have some sizes. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That is incredible, really. So almost all sizes in that ring. But if you're looking for one massive statement ring that's just going to go with everything, look at all the color pop in this. What would you not wear with this? Like I would even say the purple pink abalone would look good with this. Any of our greens, our Prezio whites, there's nothing. I mean,
I'm seeing lots of tanzanite, which tanzanite. So that's what I'm seeing is tanzanite. I think it's the blue purple in there that is so beautiful.
We're gonna call it Amberley Luxury of Bali Ambassador because she's always gonna go for aquamarine, tanzanite. You go for the best of the best, my friend.
Yes,
always.
All right.
Oh, that's so cute. Praisiolite. Well, I just talked about Praisiolite. That was by accident, but I do love this ring because of that. The cut is phenomenal, and I'm kind of excited because we actually have the cuff to go with it. That's going to come up next. Mm-hmm. That literally I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for, and that one's going in my jewelry box on my yeah, that's going to be my bracelet of the month.
If I get to pick a babe, I would say it's probably going in Brandy's jewelry box too.
Right.
When I see Crazy Light, I just resonates immediately, Brandy. So.
And see, I know pre-night and bracelet, but and she like the rainforest, the rhyolite, like yeah, those kind of tones.
What about Petersite with the ammonite? Teresa Jory is asking about Petersite.
Oh,
with the ammonite.
put Petersite in it with inlay. Wearing it because of the browns and with the blue sheens to it. No, absolutely, that would be beautiful together. I thought she was talking about me inlaying. I was like, nope, that stone it'd be too small. But I see. She's talking about combining bracelets, pendants. Yes.
There.
Teresa, fabulous.
That's the angle I wanted. Can you see the table on the top now? Boy, look at that cut on the top of that Crazy Light.
And see, I love my competition cuts like this. But also, too, to get the color anymore with Crazy Light, there's just the shifting gemstones, like trying to get to this kind of quality.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just so excited to still be in the industry knowing and be able to get these, when they're saying it's not possible, we keep going till it's possible to add to your collection. Oh, I love it because we have 5, 6, 7, 8. The only thing we're missing in that Crazy Light, we sold out of the 9, it looks like, but we have every size otherwise. 6 sizes. That's amazing.
Look at this. I love the Adair on the bracelet. Look at that.
Well, and you know what? I do a lot with that too, Amberly, because I know that I have a very small window. I still, I bring my people out of retirement that do this all the time to do a few of these special pieces still for you. But yeah, I want you to have that kind of quality and that craftsmanship that really, it's the best of the best. It's hard for people to get this kind of design in jewelry today, even by hand, So there's other people that do things by hand and still can't get to this quality. So that's why, every day I'd be designing my Janyl Adair if I could.
This bezel, the silver work, the wire work on that, wow.
My little granulation work, because again, it's truly some of my older silversmiths that still do that, and I get very, very excited by that. That's
a lot of beauty right there in one place.
And that's why sometimes I always do. There's nothing else besides the pendant. So it's a 3-piece collection. So we're going to be showing that coming up. But it's so funny. I threw in the Sheer Luck Topaz ring because to me, this one, I love that. I love popping in the Crazy Light, and I love popping in the these blues. And do you know, Amberly, this is literally the color of the year. You're going to see everything in that. So is it this year's or next year's color?
2025.
2025, yeah. So that's going to be 2025's color. And I have so many beautiful gemstones coming up. But this is one of our number one little, this is our little princess, and everybody loves her.
Oh, yes. I love this. Michelle's always talking about the bezel on these types of rings.
One of my faves.
Yeah, and every bezel is going to be different because it literally goes in every gemstone, every edge. No stone is going to be set the same where it filigrees.
I love the east-west on this.
I've been trying to incorporate definitely more of the east-west, but it's like literally for design. Like if it's not speaking to me, not everything can be done. It's actually harder probably to get that right perfect ring when we do come to west-east settings.
I love that. Very, very pretty.
Well, I have got the pendant for the Praisiolite, which again, I wanted to bring it in and do a little special upgrade. Oh, I feel like this is your Amberly upgrade that I did for you on this.
Look what I see. The hidden veil.
Was like, that's an Amberly upgrade.
I love that. And
well,
you know your babes do too.
Well, the thing is though too, is you're constantly getting feedback from the babes. So I know when you say things, like I'm constantly redoing things because I know, like you're constantly getting that feedback, but also too, ladies, like, you know, I'm reading all the posts and going all over the place trying to find stuff. So I love that. Don't forget, I have my own little place now. So that I'm answering you. So they're pinning that up, and you're going to see Janelle's commenting. We post it every Tuesday that I'm able throughout the week. I try to do it in the mornings, and you know, hear from you directly. So it's going to be more personal questions because I want to know more about you, ladies.
I'm just going to set that up there so they can get a look at that.
Very pretty. Then we're going to go to that next little fringe. Oh, I did put that on there. Isn't that funny? I was like, it's because you helped me set the rings up. I'm like, I didn't put that one on a ring finger.
Well,
because Michelle did.
I own this, and I wear it as my thumb ring all the time. That's
all very cute.
Yeah, that's where I wear it for myself personally.
And you'd think a ring like this, but boy, every single size, every little flower has to be different just to get that eternity. Mm-hmm. So the fact that we can literally do that in multiple sizes. Again, what's going on? We're out of the 9, but we have 7 to size 12. I would suggest going up a size and wearing it as a thumb ring like Amberly.
Yeah, like I said, you know, it's funny because I wear an 8 and I can wear an 8 on my thumb, just my left thumb. But
an 8? Mm-hmm. I'm a 9 on my thumb. Correct?
It's just because if I can get over that piece, right.
Well, and see the part of the flower not being a straight band will give you a little bit of that give to give it on. And I make the flowers very soft on the edges so you can actually do that.
Yes.
Well, let's come on over here. Mary, do you mind changing our tray out first? Because I want everybody to see Amberly that she's here.
Take my glasses off.
Oh my gosh, we sit. Yes.
My glasses.
You know what I love is I have 3 pairs of glasses now that to do stuff. But can you believe she's here? And can you believe we're going to have 20, 25, maybe 30 babes that we get to hang out with on Tuesday?
I can't wait.
I just cannot wait. Eventually, ladies, we're going to get everybody somewhere in the States.
I hope so.
And it's our time to probably travel and enjoy.
And go. Well, they've been doing these meet and greets all over the place. I know they've had them in Tennessee. They've had multiples in Texas. California. I think California actually started this, the meet and greets. I'm getting motioned. Here I am.
Stepping a little bit.
I'm going to step over here real close.
I think with this also, too, what I want to do, though, is I know they've been doing it, but I want to go to them.
Yes, yes. We want you there.
Yes, I want to. Yeah.
Yeah. So. And it's such an awesome way to, like Lisa Saruga and I got to meet. She drove down, met me. We had dinner together. And it was like I finally got, you know, that name, that face all put together. And Amy Long, she's one of our Bali babes. Yes. She's a purple girl.
I know.
She is so funny because we all went to dinner one night. Lisa came down. We went to dinner, and Amy is not a short girl at all. And she's got that beautiful purple hair. And, like, she would walk by, and these people were, like, looking up. And I was like, oh, I just love her. And she wears it with such authority.
Oh, my gosh, she does. Like, her stuff, like, that is one thing I would say. Her empowerment of, she has this personalized, like, touch on how she does stuff that just, to me, is class.
She wears a bunch of bracelets, all the dangles. We call them the bangly. That's a Diana Diaz term, right? The bangly. But she will wear, several of them on her wrist, and I love that. So
very cool.
I got some jewelry to show.
Okay, we're going back. Anyway, I don't know. This is just so fun.
She's over here flying.
We're having funny antics here today. Well, the green reflections, and it's so funny. I love it because this month I did green reflections and I did Novell. Both of them are so beautiful, but my favorite cut in this, Amberly, because I was going for greens, but the blues and the greens that come out in this, like, I think that the bird's nest is just such a gorgeous cut on this.
I think the olive quartz was the first gemstone that I remember seeing in the bird's nest.
In the bird's nest. Mm-hmm. And I've been doing, like, that other collection is still one of my favorites. It's a buff top, but on steroids because I did a competition cut on the bottom of it. But yes, I love olive. Like, because camo, ladies.
This is a, do I say new or do I say revisiting us, the swirls, the S's, right? We don't see that a lot. Oh, it's so smooth.
But yet I want to bring that real softness to it also. So, you know, I love that you have that open filigree, because that is some of the hardest to do, is that open filigree, especially on the edge. But the bracelet, like I would put this in my couture styling, because it is just that luxury piece when you put it on. Mm-hmm. It just feels fabulous.
Yeah.
And the width of it too, because like this is close, like, you know, I think close to a 1/2 inch, I believe, is how I measured on that one. But it is definitely that supple, like, bracelet that, like, when you put it on, you're not going to feel like it's a larger cup, but
with that
really,
taper.
Yeah, my artisans really knocked it out apart on the fit on this. So whenever I revisit something, I always make it better than it was from before. So, it's going to be this little dude. Because you know what? I love to stack. And I want to give ladies options on bracelets too, though, because the one thing, maybe you're a fan of the bangle thing. Now you want to start getting some of these other styles that I do. And I love these pieces. The way that it lays, like the engineering on this bracelet, this is where I'm in my happy place when I match stones, or I'm coming up with new different ways to engineer a bracelet to fit even better.
Well, I love this, and I want to make sure that I showcase that. That's the curve that Janyl's talking about. Each one of these pieces are curved because when they go on the wrist, right, it just perfectly lays exactly where it needs to be.
And have that really pretty movement too. And Amberly, you can see as a pro at clasping those bracelets.
This morning I was trying to put one on, Michelle. I said, I'm new at this.
Yeah. How many bracelets I've put on, and I can't put it on today.
Not today.
That's why I'm always constantly redesigning things that try to make things a little bit easier. Like, I'm always like, ooh, what about this function? Anything that you can, you know, make easy in life, like, I hope to be part of that for you.
Oh, what a glide on that is.
Okay, this is like, this is not for the faint of heart, because this is a statement layer upon layer upon layer. I wanted to do all these really beautiful features that I love doing for you in Bali. And that gemstone, like, I just absolutely love this piece. The whole thing, like, it's just one layer after the other of just, you see this, like, to me, this looks like you paid some money for this ring. Mm-hmm. But it's not even $100.
Seriously? Oh my gosh.
You know, like, yeah, these are the ones that I really, really love doing. So you're getting a competition cut stone, like, alone, just for a competition cut stone. You're going to be hard pressed to find stones, like, with this type of cutting under $100, much less a stone in a setting. That's all handmade.
I just love all this together. And I love this design. Beautiful.
Well, guess what, ladies? We are doing so good on our ordering at this point that we have all sizes in that one. But for you ladies that want a little bit of a smaller scale, I got it. I got you. I got you. This is me every day, all day. But I am finding massive appeal in this size, and I get it, ladies. So I have been, I kind of talking with you ladies, and you want to see more of this kind of size and scale. So you will be seeing a lot more this year from me like that. We are out of the size 6 and the size 7, but we have every other size in this ring still, ladies.
I got the ametrine in this design from the Luxury of Bali. Oh, I love it.
Well, I'm finding this ring I'm doing in just about every color story now at this point in stone, because it is like, when you got to hit, you got to hit. This bezel, like, no, this is not a common bezel that people are going to be able to, it's a double bezel. So we've bezel set it, but then we've taken the filigree and each little piece put on, and then again, bezel set over the corners of the stone. You see all the faceting too?
Mm-hmm. Look at that.
So the bird's nest isn't just on literally that pavilion, but it's literally on the top of it too. So you're going to get that sparkle of light that just, you know, people are going to draw in to see what the gemstone, but then they're going to see that really pretty detail that's done by hand for you.
Mm. Very, very pretty.
Well, this was the bracelet. Now, was this the bracelet of the week, or is this just my crazy show special?
It's a crazy show special.
So this one is probably going to be that one piece. I'm going to send you two out of all my silver bracelets for the entire show right now. That's silly. It's just silly. And I'd love to be silly with you ladies. So please take a look. 6.5, 7 1/4, and size 8. So literally, if you're a 5 3/4 inch wrist to an 8.5, where are you going to find, you know, something to fit somebody at 8.5 for $129 in silver?
Is that what it is?
Like,
and this is heavy. I don't know what the gram weight
Yeah.
is, but wow, that, I mean, picking it up, you know.
Yeah, I think on this one, I would say probably 40-ish grams, probably.
I'm horrible with the weights, but I know when I feel something, and it's.
And we know now, people say by 1 inch, the amount of, 1 gram per inch on a bracelet would be considered substantial and a really great quality, not commercial. But I don't just double, I triple, sometimes even more than that, because I want you to have those forever quality pieces. To me, I like to design heirloom jewelry. My grandma, back then, gold, and some of the things that she did, they were always of quality. So it was kind of funny how my grandma, my grandpa was in the military, so she was all over Asia, and I ended up, that's where I was at, and I love that I have that with my grandma in common. So,
Amberly is wearing that on her wrist, so with the bracelet of the week, you touched on that a little bit. It looks great with that too.
Okay.
See,
yes,
because those pearls,
those
are like pieces I've collected. Like, yeah, the pearls are just beautiful because we really have, those are specialty pearls in that bracelet of the week. Well, almost 2 bracelets of the week is really where we should be.
I know, right?
Look at the frangipani. I couldn't have designed a prettier wrist right there.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Amberly. You're a perfect model. Oh, look how low profile this is. Now, that was one thing more of you ladies were asking for. Like, Janyl, I don't mind a statement. Just make it even more of a low profile. Look at all the beadwork on this. Look at all the little granulation beads. And, I just love this ring. And the pendant, the locket. We're going to be showing the locket towards the end of the tray. And that was a brand new debut that came in. But this ring, ladies, if you have any of my crosses, like this is one you cannot miss out on. It's so good. And every size, again, except for the 9. That's our 4th ring. And we're never going to get it perfect. We just aren't. So, ladies, yeah, sometimes with those sizes, we're going to be doing a lot less 10s, 11s, and 12s. But we do know 9 has been huge this year. And I think a lot of our 9s, because people do wear a lot of thumb rings and stuff, too.
You mentioned your grandma's name, and they were asking what your grandma's name is.
Janyl Adair.
Okay.
LOL. So, like, Adair, that's why you see the Janyl Adair, because, like, my grandma was responsible for me doing what I'm doing. So, yeah, and that was my mom's mom, and she was the love of my life.
All right, Janyl.
Peridot. Okay, there's some big things going on with Peridot right now. Of this size and checkerboard. So I am glad I made that decision, that I didn't back down from my cutter at the time. And I stuck with the checkerboard fastening, which nobody's going to be doing now. It's really hard to get material. Just, Peridot does grow in very small crystals, okay? So to get to a size like this, that is a big deal. It has been this doesn't happen very often. So I will have some that have smaller gemstones, but this is going to be one of the biggest ones that I'm using. So
Stunning.
Big deal, big deal.
So speaking of Bali babes and some of their favorites, I think of Yolanda with the Peridot.
Peridot? I just love her. Do you know she was the first one that did a lot of the tiling of her photos and cloth, and I would just be like, oh, that is so cool. And still to this day, how come we can't do more like this? we need to contract Yolanda to do our little marketing tiles, Matter of fact, with the gold and diamond coming up, that's what I foresee that to look like. Some of Yolanda's posts.
And Amberly, your wrist is 6 1/4. 6 1/4.
Mhm.
So same size as Janelle's.
Yep.
And that's the 6.5 inch bracelet, I believe.
Do you know, we were remeasuring everybody's wrists in the office, and you know, we had a lot of, hey, by the way, Gail Miller, our office loved, she sent in the office some C's chocolates. And my favorite thing to do when I get desserts is I go around to the office and literally, okay, you've got to pick a couple. You've got to pick. I'm a chocolate pusher. I'm a chocolate pusher.
Oh, look at this hidden veil. Just want to make sure everybody sees that. Look at the, oh, my goodness. Pretty, pretty. Look at the French panty.
So pretty. Well, I know. Do you know that when we did this, I said, oh my gosh, look at the back, this and that. And I literally didn't say anything because I knew you'd be like, look how pretty it is. Look how pretty it is.
Well, let's see if I can do this. I can't do it with my thumbnail.
Try just your finger.
Mm-hmm. So easy to do.
No pressure because
except
you're on
Amber.
camera or anything.
Yeah, I can't.
Well, and I always tell everybody, the iPad is literally over the top by your face.
Mm-hmm.
So literally putting your hands to your thing to open that up, it's like, that's really kind of crazy,
Well,
right?
If Amberly can do it, anybody can open this up.
Yeah, it is definitely hard to see with that iPad in your face.
Yes, I'm just telling you, I love, love, love this. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Yes.
Okay, so anyway, do you have a midi? We did put a midi.
My
favorite midi.
My favorite one. Yes, I love it too.
Oh my gosh, so sweet, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. When you reorder, I'm going to ask for 1.5.
Oh, 1.5.
Yeah, my finger is really, really
Real?
hot.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
See, and I love these. Have you tried any of those stackiness pinkies yet? What are you on your pinky?
I don't know. I don't wear pinky.
Because I love taking multiples of these with the pinky. I started wearing, do you know I get more comments on my pinky rings when I do it? I'm just like
stacking those.
So this is one of those days where I feel like I'm on trend and I feel edgy because I get so many comments like on those. So anyway, I love that. And it was my team that really pushed me to, come on, Janyl, we need to do some of these. So now I'm a pinky advocate. But don't forget, these midi rooms can also be toe rings, okay? So you can literally use these for toe rings too. It slides right over.
Well, I am seeing the peridot earrings on the tray.
Yes, and you'll use the ones on the tray to display.
Thank you. Nice lead in there, Michelle.
Well, and I love this because it's just got a little bit of the detail. So it looks like it's just like a hammered piece, but then I love the little shepherd's hook, and it's all done in little watermark design. So yeah, just something to get those little pops of those peridots because I accent with these everywhere. So I thought it was perfect to bring in just a really nice little earring with just like a little bit of the green.
I ordered these.
Mm-hmm.
I love that peridot.
Well,
and these aren't very, they're not super long. So if you're that person that doesn't like a long earring, unlike Michelle likes those real long earrings.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
She's my necklace girl.
Mm-hmm.
Victoria Hatfield said she just had a grandbaby born today, Lila Grace, so she's buying some peridot.
Oh
Lila
my
Grace.
gosh, Victoria, congratulations.
Wouldn't it be cute to get one of our little midi rings, like the little Grace ring?
Oh my gosh.
She could wear it on a little chain.
Right?
Oh
my gosh, very, very cute. Oh, I love that.
So congratulations.
Yes.
Very big, Victoria.
So Victoria, are you a grandma, a grandmother, a Gigi?
Oh, I see.
What's the name, right?
What's the name?
I love, that's a big deal.
I
That
was
is like a big deal now. That is like a huge
She's a
deal.
grandma. Well, we know that. Oh, this is beautiful. Is this the same size stone? This is even larger, isn't it?
Well, I think, now I've got to see that. I think it's
Is
the
it
same.
is it
No,
the same?
it's the same. Yeah, because it's the biggest. So, but sometimes the way that they set, same. Yeah.
She is a Nana.
A
Nana.
Is that Nana?
Nanny?
N-A-N-A.
Nana.
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 Yeah, I did say
Okay.
it right. Okay.
Banana, fee, fi, fo, fana. Nana.
No, it was so funny because my mom definitely, she's like, I want to be this next. So she's like, as the generation
my
go,
mom
like,
is Mimi.
Mimi.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Cute.
Well, because like I absolutely love my like Aunt Nell, like still to this day. But Joey sometimes won't always say Aunt Nell because he's working with me, and it's like no. Now it's Janyl, and I don't like it.
Oh, that's funny because
I want Aunt Nell.
Whenever I speak to him about you, even if we're at the office, I say Aunt Nell. Just because that's what we've always called you with him.
Trust me, he has earned his position. He's not getting favors. He's our right hand person now for
Oh, my
everything.
goodness.
I mean, Joey in a day, it's like to actually try to get through it. I'm just like, what are we gonna do?
Well, it's like my Aunt Glinda. She is now officially Aunt Glinda to the entire Bali Bee population. Everybody calls her Aunt Glinda.
So it's not just Janyl. If you call me Aunt Nell, I'm going to love it. I'm going to love it. Okay, well, we are going to kind of go back to the green reflections because, again, these were those earwares. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. But the really elongated wire like this is designed to really take that weight off of it. And you're going to find they will feel lighter than my shorter earwares now.
Yeah, these are beautiful. And the way you incorporated that wrap again over the stone like you did with the ring here. Beautiful.
These are the kind of earrings when I actually see on somebody and I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, thank you. You know, it really puts it in a different perspective, like when I get to see some of the things. So I'm always loving to add new people to sort of that love the jewelry, connoisseurs.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't these the sweetest little French panties on here?
Mm-hmm. I love this with the outline of the Adair, kind of in the lotus. That's so pretty.
Yeah, those kind of shapes are like kind of my little signature pieces. To me, they're classic, they're timeless, they're always, anything takes more skill than just a regular oval or a round. You know, I want you to have like things that kind of stand out against other people's jewelry that just are doing really too basic.
I love that you've got the post up higher back here to cover any kind of relaxed piercing. Beautiful.
Oh, yep. That's another big thing because I'm a designer for the more mature person.
The tenured folk.
Right? Thinner ears, longer piercings, from heavy earrings, like you name it. Ladies, I got you covered on things like that.
Super pretty. Are these $48? Is that what that says?
That's
Yes.
what it says.
Wow.
I know, right? Like to get any kind of Bali jewelry, any silver at all for $100, that's great. Because all the separate galleries, all the layer upon layers from the leaves to the flowers, that all takes time, you know?
Well, that's what I was just going to say. Pull this back up here real tight so they can see all the detail that's going into these for $48. Beautiful.
I'd say in my office, Beth is my button girl earring and Tanya. And Tanya's like, or the bead strands. Whoa.
When I think of Beth, though, I think of the ear climber. Remember how she had worn it in there?
Was it her or was it Michelle?
Rita?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I was thinking it was...
Oh, I don't know. I think they both have done
Yeah,
it.
well, they're down there playing with jewelry all day, so it's probably both of them. Who we snapped a picture and did, I can tell you both of them, because they always go, Janyl, look at this. And I'm like, I didn't design it for that, and I love it.
Right, Michelle. I think it was Michelle, Rita. Oh, yeah. It was so cute. Janyl, I love this. This puts me in mind, years ago, the earrings that we used to call them shrimp earrings, because it's got a little bit of the poof, the pillow to it. That's what that
Oh,
puts
like
me
a
in mind
shrimp.
of.
Somebody just told me the other day, because it's like, oh, I always want to cook chicken and shrimp. They said, Janyl, it's when it curls and touches. Like, because if you take shrimp out of it, did anybody ever know that? Because I didn't.
No.
And I was like, that's genius. What? Yeah, I thought that was so cool. Well, shall we step back out for just a minute and give a big hello again?
Yes.
Michelle, let us know if there's questions, if there's not questions, or, oh, okay, it's just me.
I'm
it's just
coming.
me. She's coming. So, what are you doing? She didn't want to make room for you.
Oh, she giving us the hand.
She's doing this. Yes, I really just need time to take the glasses off.
Yes.
However, they're very fashionable and very edgy.
And all the jewelry. Because if I'm not careful, I will have it on and forget it's there.
So on the green reflections bracelet, the tip to tip with the little S swirl, are you going to be having that coming in any more stones? Teresa Amon was wondering.
Oh, any more stones like
Any
that?
other options?
I am literally, my goal would to be, if I bring something in, I'm looking at possibly doing another color. What happens sometimes is I end up doing that same green. Did Teresa say what color she would like to see?
Not.
Okay, because that would be my goal, yes. So just because it takes so long to come up with that perfect bracelet, then that perfect size, that I do want to have another opportunity for ladies that don't love green to do another color. So, yeah.
Yeah, and then we had a request to try in the little frangipani post earrings. Are those still
okay.
right there on that tray? We can hand them to Janyl.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Perfect.
absolutely. So I can
Kat
answer.
would like to see those on.
Is that cat tone?
It is Kat.
I don't have a
And-
bag, so somebody's going to have to give me a bag. So.
The ladies have been saying how awesome it's been that you've been replying to them. They've been seeing a lot of
They
the
love that.
comments and
Yeah. Oh, I have so much, but I'm starting to try my hands. Like I'll type some and then I talk text. So you know what? The cherished, they keep trying to change it to terrorist.
when you're talk
And
texting.
yes, I know. I'm like, what is going on with this? It's like, so then I'm like, terror. I can't imagine like somebody
you have to
taping
say-
that terrorist. And you know, sometimes I tell Siri, I'm the only one talking to you. How do you not get my like
Does
voice
she
yet?
listen when you yell at her, like when you scold her?
I'm like, Siri.
Everybody's
Teresa,
phones
don't
are
you love it
going
when
off.
she answers you back with, say that again or something? You're like, oh, are you sassing me back?
Very cute on.
Yeah.
And Teresa said purples or blues are always a favorite, and green is her. She likes that as well. But purple and blue.
Purples
for the-
and blues.
for the
Okay,
bracelet.
that one is hue and a ton of blue. So I should probably do like a purple. But isn't that funny? She just said that because my favorite is the faceted carved in the amethyst, but the bird's nest is pretty too. And I thought, ooh, this would be one I'd want to do an amethyst in.
Mm-hmm.
I'd want to do an amethyst, and I might go solid amethyst, clean, solid. Maybe not with, because sometimes I do blue topaz.
Mhm.
I think solid amethyst,
Very
just to make
pretty.
it very classic.
Mm-hmm.
Or I might be sticking in one of those more rare. I'm hooked on the luxury Bali stones, like trying to get some. Right? Actually, I like amethyst and tanzanite. Would you like that, ladies? Amethyst, all amethyst, or amethyst and tanzanite? Go.
Okay, well, let's see
Michelle,
what they
start
say.
telling. Okay.
But when you say amethyst, are you saying Rose de France amethyst? Are you saying African? You know, there's so many different
Okay, so now
shades.
you're saying possibly. I have a Rose de France bracelet coming that I did in a cabbage shop. My guy, to try to get two pieces to match up, was about ready to kill me. So, I think a real amethyst on this one. To
Like
me,
an African.
would be, but I could do a Rose de France with an amethyst.
I just was wondering.
Okay, now we have three choices.
Well, we're about
Rose de
half and
France
half.
with amethyst, or solid amethyst, or amethyst tanzanite. Okay,
We're about half and half.
okay. But I just added one.
Well, I know we haven't answered.
They haven't answered yet.
Okay, well, we're going to start with the pearls. So, yeah, and I have to tell you, I've got something in this pearl bracelet. This is one of my favorite bracelets. connecting those together, I don't know if you notice, it's on the side, the top, and the side to get that just perfection like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I really wanted to go with that rustic, like hand, like detail that my artisans are so good with. This is one of our, like to me, going to be one of our classic styles that I probably will never like bring out of my line and kind of do different gemstones. Guess what? This white pearl though, this, you couldn't be more classic with it. And I really hope you see the quality of the pearls. And like we got stricter because like the photo, do you know it shows taupe, not so white?
Oh,
so we went even more white with our pearls just because they don't show well on the camera. So ladies, you're getting real white cultured pearls, and pearls are one of those ones where they used to be very affordable, but the quality of the pearls I'm putting in, these are going to be your lifetime pieces. It's going to be like that little cultured pearl necklace, you know, that everybody has in their, yep, it's the good stuff.
Janyl, I love the kickback on the Love One Another style. And I took it back off real quick because I want to slide it on and pay attention. We've had some Bali babes that say, how do you put them on? Because they're not sure with the kickback, which side you want to put, you want to put it on. Ladies, this is what I do. I can't speak for anybody else, but I grab the kickback here and I just basically turn my wrist to the side.
Sideways is the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you try to hook it, you have to have your wrist like Amberly did sideways. That's how, and then you literally shepherd hook.
Yes.
And it literally wants to fall.
Yeah.
And go, let me show you how I want to lay.
Yes.
So like it literally does the work. If you hook it sideways, but you saw she's holding that kickback open when you do that. Lauren, isn't this how I showed you? I was showing Lauren. You hold that open, you put it on sideways, and then literally it wants to just like wrap right over you.
It does. It does. And I think Barbara Bihar, I don't know if Barbara's on this evening or not, but she had mentioned that she has to be careful for bruising. And it's like, oh, this is so nice because it just lays right over the top. So.
Well, here's the thing. My mom, I bruise very, very, very easy. I get these red raspberries everywhere just for a slight touch. So for me, so I have really been paying attention to the end pieces now and how I round them off. So it's interesting you said that because I literally have gone back to the table redoing some of the bracelets. So you're going to find, I gotcha. They're coming even softer and a little thicker, more rounded. Okay. Cause I mean, I love a real pretty look, but I notice my skin, my mom's skin, everybody, and I don't design so much for the teenager. Like, a woman that loves jewelry, that's looks for quality. They look for those kind of pieces that they're going to be noticed in, something with more personality. So,
Becky Wayford said she loves the clustered fringe of business.
Well, pretty. Now I still will put the filigree and the rustic together, but this one to me, when I did this bracelet and I put the filigree with it, to me it felt very little girly. I wanted literally I redid it. But I do have bracelets that have both of them in it. But this one to me was just that beautiful classic. And it stacks so beautiful with all of my silver bracelets. So yeah, this is one that will not be changed because I already had it that way. And trust me, this is the one.
Janyl, this is beautiful. Talk about your statement ring. Oh, how pretty.
This is like one of my favorite styles because I like the big, but the really small band to it. And so, yeah, this is a style. I like a little bit of real estate on the finger.
So I could put that here on my other finger also. So what you were talking about is it may look larger up in here, but then it just tapers down. It's like you don't even realize you have a large ring on your hand.
Well, because most ladies aren't wearing their hands like this. Like, they're like this most of the time, like doing stuff. So when you do that, it's like, no, that ring just moves with you. But it's like, oh, it's touching my knuckle. Well, rarely is your hand going to be completely flat. Like we type, it's not flat. Like our fingers aren't really flat. So I design around like movement.
Barbara Bihar is here. She's saying
There she
hello.
is.
And she is asking who our hand model is today. Barbara, it is Amberly. And we have a discount code. Amberly is the code. And that will save you $10 off a $100 purchase today.
And Barbara, where are you? Like, we are going to have a get together. We are meeting.
She's in the desert, she tells me.
Yeah,
So
so we will be
California
meeting. We will be meeting at one point because you're like, I know she's just going to keep you rolling, laughing.
Mm-hmm.
All that stack ring looks fabulous
Okay.
with that.
Yeah, and I bring it on so many shows.
But is this stack ring?
I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with the stackers, but this is one where you're going to get the filigree and you're going to get the rustic. So, like, this is a pair made in heaven right here. The bracelet and the ring. Like, wow, what a gift, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm already starting to shop for holidays. So, think about other people. Because, like, I would literally get this stack ring in multiple sizes. Most people are 7, 8. And think about it. You can break them apart, too.
Well, Sarah and I were just talking yesterday when we were meeting about holidays coming up, and Christmas is only 4 months away this weekend. So it's going to be here in no time.
I know. No, me and Genevieve today, we were planning out stuff, and I went, oh my gosh, it just whirled by. But it's the best when you're doing life together with people you love. Like, oh, what did you, that Amberly gave me the coolest chime.
Chime.
Mhm.
What
What
chime?
chime?
What did it see? This is my memory thing.
It's something about friends or the family I don't know. Friends or the family you gather over time or something. I can't remember.
Oh my gosh, it was so cool. And see, and this is my favorite Bible verses. I'm saying just things and going, you know what I mean? He's got plans. They're so much bigger than, even my Jeremiah 29:11 is gone.
I'm going to paraphrase it. It says, I love you, Janyl, just like family. That's what it said.
Anyways, totally cool. It's totally in the like Amberly colors too. But just so you know, everything out in my garden, there's 3 things, and every year you're getting me something else, and I'm like, what am I doing for you? Because that
Are you
for
kidding
me
I am
is
here.
huge. Like things like that in my yard, I can't even tell you. Like it's like you gave me $1 million. Like to me, that's such a big deal,
Well,
and I love it.
that's how I feel about getting the opportunity to be here standing beside you tonight. So.
Oh, that's so silly. That's just that's really uncomfortable because you're like, no, you are family. Michelle and Amberly remind me a lot like Teresa and Michelle. Like the banter back and forth. I can just be entertained. Like I don't even have to talk much. It's like, and I get lots of giggles in. So I love it.
Well, next up we have Bracelet of the Week, and I'm super excited about this bracelet. I'm hoping everybody is getting this one. It's $119, classic piece, and it's just lovely.
I love cable bracelets. I think the last time I was out here, I talked to you about how much I love your cables.
I know.
This is beautiful.
And it takes me like 1 year later, finally I have one for you to show while you're here. Actually, I think I was already working on it about a half year, a year. Like, time takes time, but quality takes time, things that you have to wait for, right? It's the best, wait when we can have a piece like this. But Michelle, again, I've already put my little magic MSRP on it because if you actually saw what I have to pay for each pearl, and then she did a bracelet of the week. So like this is 100% not even close to reality price.
And we decided to do a $10 coupon.
Right? I know.
So,
That's like, seriously.
Well, I wanted to share with you, Janyl, not only do I love the cable, but when you do a tip-to-tip like this, when I can look down and see these at the so slightest angle like that, my fave. Love. But pearls. I had a great-great-aunt who lived to almost 100, Aunt Alpha, and she always wore her pearls. And I got her pearls. And it's so funny because, of course, organic, they have her perfume. I can still, you know what I mean? Oh, I love
that is
it.
so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, my grandma wore a lot of weird perfumes. Like she did. So I'm not sure if her pearl. Like, I never thought about that. But yeah, sometimes it was the sense where I was just like,
yeah.
But she loved them. That was just her thing. You know, they have their favorite things that they love. But it didn't matter because I love my grandma so much. My grandma could never do any wrong.
Well, I'm going to show you the next ring.
You love one another. Well, we can't spend a ton of time on this because we only have a 5, 10, and 11, and 12 left on it. So,
babes, run. This is the Love One Another, aka Amberly ring, and I'm just going to tell you, I love it. I think I've got it in as many stones as I can get it.
Well, that's probably why we don't have a lot, because we probably did state that, and we were waiting for that one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So congratulations to Cynthia Sims. She ordered 2 of the bracelets of the week, so she could use some framing. So
okay, no, the framing. Oh my gosh, that.
Maybe, but
yeah. Well, yeah. Either way, you're not going to go wrong on that. I love it because it's literally, I wanted to duplicate pretty much that really pretty part of the bracelet. So you're going to get those little cute little edges. Again, double bezeling to get this to happen. So like pretty big deal as far as the workmanship. And again, it's the size of the pearls. Like that's a big deal on those.
Mm-hmm. These are grown up girls.
Well, so you're getting the price of the bracelet. So just so you know, the pearls in the earrings, I couldn't do both. So do you understand the pearls earrings are the same cost as the bracelet? Yeah, so I need you to understand what I did on the bracelet. Okay? And people go, well, obviously you're making money, otherwise you wouldn't do those things. And that's where I say it's always a God thing. Because we just have fun and we get to put like the best quality and jewelry on people. And you know what? It all works out. It all works out.
Well, let me just say, here's my next favorite thing. And I'm wearing it this evening, the beryl necklace. I love to double it up. Let's see if I can.
Do you know what a treat it is too to actually, like Amberly, you truly love the jewelry and the amount that you have. Like, I'm talking to you tonight, and I didn't notice. I don't know if you noticed me. I just kept staring at your neckline, thinking, "Oh, that's really pretty." Do you know I forget I designed these pieces? So as she's just saying I have this on, I thought that is so weird. It's like, is this my life? Like that is so weird. Like, yeah. Because you truly, like, you are always decked out. So it is a treat when I have true connoisseurs of my jewelry that I get to be around to see, like, how you're wearing it. Because you're very elegant, the way you put your pieces together.
Well, I will just share with you, your jewelry goes with everything. I work out of my home office 5 days a week. And there are times that I'm in my, I call them my jammies, but my lounge clothes during the day. And I'm sporting my Sarda with my jammies, so...
Well, and that's the thing is, I think, too, because there are a lot of people that still work from home. We still want to feel good, right? We still want to feel pretty. So jewelry's kind of our thing where you can put that jewelry on, or maybe you're popping out of the house. Like I remember during, when we were all stuck in our homes, we wanted to put our jewelry on and go out, or we were in our jammies putting all of our jewelry and stacking up all of our bracelets to get through those times. So yeah, I love that I get to be part of that.
We racked them and stacked them like Maxine. That's right? What I think of.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
The French penny station necklace is a 28-inch with a 2-inch extender.
Beautiful.
Well, and always a fabulous price because, again, that's probably going to be the biggest increase you're going to have to see on some of my pieces, though, or will be some of the necklaces. So the days of $249, $199, $179, but trust me, these are pieces that are worth it, but we'll keep them coming as long as we can. But probably at the beginning of the year, you're going to see some of those other ones. But they are pieces really, truly with the hand-woven chain and everything that goes with them. Now, we only have one size left. So literally we have a 6.5. We do have more coming in that are on reorder, but that's why this is such a great price right now. So it's only $104 for that. Because we just have a 6.5, and you're a 6 1/4 inch wrist.
Yes, and this is fitting me beautifully.
So if you're a fitted, yeah. So does that say that? It says 675. That would be.
This goes up to 675?
Yeah, it says 675. No.
I don't think so.
So you wouldn't do that one.
Well, so let me put it back on for you. You watch. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, maybe. It's because of the shape of it, right?
Yeah.
I'm oval, it's oval.
Yeah.
Right? So.
Ooh, we were almost going to do a bracelet change during the show. My team is like, no, we do so much trying on to do it. And every time they're like, you're wrong, Janyl. And then we take it back to the office and they're right. Yeah, they're spot on with the size. So anyway, I love it. So we did show the frangipani earrings, but we do have the hummingbird because that was the hummingbird. So we do have the pendant we brought in just one more time. We do have matching earrings. I really feel so bad that I didn't line them up in the show to go with them because they were a debut 2 weeks ago, I think. But I'm going to tell you, this price, incredible. Like, you're not going to get these kind of intricate pieces anymore, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I'm doing like 10 year ago silver prices. Like, you know, it's like, oh, this is where I kind of want to get in on it. But it's a beautiful picture from the back. You can see that, you know, do you see his little eye even, how it's cut out? But yeah, this is just little wearable art. And yes, you could wear it backwards if you so wish.
Beautiful.
Well, I just put the hummingbird earrings on sale.
You did? You moved them over.
I can't move. Well, I can move them to the page, but I won't be able to click on them here.
Oh
on the
no!
live,
Yes,
but they were on sale now.
Michelle, you're so good. Okay, well, we are going to move over to actually the New Beginnings, which I love. I don't know if you noticed, I had the New Beginnings on, but it's one of my favorite little things. And I told you I have a lot of pants, I have a lot of shoes, blazers with some gold buttons.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't change buttons out a lot. I'm really kind of a silver girl, I always have been. But I love a little pop of gold sometimes. It's appropriate.
I wore a lot of yellow gold and then switched over to the white gold, and then I met you and I did the silver.
I converted you.
Yes, but I got to see a little sneaky peek of something today. So I
love it.
Yeah,
I want to know your favorites. I'll be in the office with you Monday because I want to know it. I put tons in front of her. It's like, oh, it's too much.
Well, it was yellow gold, white gold, and diamonds. Talk about elevation. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so ADHD. I have to do little projects all over the place. But, you know, now that I'm truly on my own and I'm just designing for you ladies, like, I want to bring in other elements. It's not just Bali for me, but I want to offer you a bunch of things and so that you can really stylize.
Well,
ooh, I love your lipstick. There's like a little pink.
It's your lipstick.
It's yours.
What?
That's what she likes.
It's so pretty.
Oh, really?
It's your little lip gloss.
I need to bring that out. The pink sparkle is so pretty. Okay.
Already?
It was in on your set. Your when
I got to sit in the chair.
Oh,
and I posted it. I hope the Bali babes got to see it.
That is hilarious. Okay,
well,
I gotta
to
see this. Is that what my lips look like?
Yes.
Okay. When I wear that lipstick, oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay.
You're good.
Oh, okay. Sarah did not have her flag.
conversation.
I'm not supposed to move till, like, they literally need this orange flag they have to, otherwise I'm rocking off set. I'm following Amberly. Did you see me? I'm like,
we're going over here. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, your baby. Okay.
Julia Fuller said she also wears hers. She dresses up with Sarda in her home office 5 days a week. So she does the same thing.
Well, I'm on camera for a mini. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got
please,
this one?
by all means.
Oh,
yes.
look at it. Probably, like, me putting something on.
Babes, Janyl's helping
this is
me
like a
put it
paper
on.
clip style, too.
Oh.
Like, a little bit, but it's a little bit, yeah.
This is the first time I've had the opportunity to see the New Beginnings up close like this. Now, I own a couple of collections. I've got the one that has the rose gold in it, but this is the first time I've got to see it. So when I put on these rings today and tried everything for the first time, I was like, wow. Really?
Well, these are dangerously super low, like on the inventory that we have.
And
this one, my favorite out of everything I've done.
they're on BOGO.
Yes,
So,
which is ridiculous.
So they are buy one, get one free through the end of August. And the bracelet Amberly just put on, we are down to one of those. So There's one person.
Oh, you know what? The necklace you gave me is not on the tray, and it's actually one of my favorites. So I will have to, give this to her after. Yeah, because the long one
sold out. It was supposed to be just the short one now.
Oh no!
So we need to switch those. Sorry.
Okay, so I will put that one on because I love it, and I'm going to put this here in really.
Okay. I don't know, but I'm going to be looking at where these BOGOs are going because I think I'm going to have to try to get some of these.
Well,
these are beautiful. Look at this.
Yeah, this is like my ultimate favorite. Now I feel really bad because I said, now
that's not ours. That's just for us.
What?
The magnet for the show.
Oh! That's a really inexpensive Amazon magnet.
That's just so Janyl.
It's not even real sterling silver.
Don't look at this. Don't look at the man behind the curtain.
I love those. It's like, yeah.
Holy cow.
It's so funny because the Bali magnets, even though the Bali magnets do work on those, we just use the inexpensive ones. Because we never have enough of the Sarda magnets. We can never
keep them in stock because we're buying them. Okay,
well,
see if I can pull this necklace up.
While you're showing that, Amberly, Runette Benjamin says the BOGO has afforded her to be able to get several pieces. So thank you, Janyl. She's been able to be getting some new beginnings.
Well, I love it because it is one of those things. Like I said, I got to design it. It was so fun. And at that time, I am so glad I ordered the amount we ordered because, again, when we thought, we wanted to start to reorder a few of them, the price, it's not even possible anymore. So it's always fun that, when I can do limited collections like that. Mm-hmm. You ladies will be doing, second chance down the road, like with these kind of items. Yeah. So that'll be really cool.
I just do want to point out here, forget you see a magnet, but I do want to say, look, she even has the yellow gold Adair charm at the end of this. Stunning.
Yeah, I did not edit on these. I just kept adding more and more features and more features. And that's why for the reorders, it was so hard. When we started to do, I think there was just a couple, we couldn't add it because they left out a bunch of these other things. So that wouldn't work. I can't reorder something and then take away 3 of the features. That doesn't work well.
Janyl, I love this bracelet.
Well, again, you're going to get, how pretty is that going to be next to the Praesiolite? We showed the Praesiolite earlier. How pretty is that going to be?
In gorgeous. 7 sizes, starting at a 5 1/4 inch wrist, fitting to an 8 inch wrist.
Wow. Okay, how many more trays do we have? We have 1, 2,
I don't know
3.
I've got to go
we
fast.
have 4. But I'm thinking, okay. So with that,
a couple of them are smaller. I think we're okay.
Are we? Okay, because I was like, I definitely don't want to wear Amberly out.
Yeah. I laughed. I told the babes, I said, I think I'm the pace car. And I'm going to have to pick up the pace.
Okay, so that's okay. You don't want to get stuck behind me. I'm pokey and I'm slow and I'm okay with that. And when I drive the speed limit, for some reason, maybe because my car's bigger, I get honked at still. So I'm like, I'm not going faster.
That has to be the only thing you do slow because I'm telling you.
No, it is. No,
well,
100%. That's where I can get in and go, no. It's all easy. I'm not going to rush places. I leave early. I'm always early. I'm never late. So, I take my time.
Babes, look at this beautiful ring.
And available in size 6 through 11, except for the 8. So 6, 7, 9, 10, and 11.
I wonder how many of the ladies are here already. I'm so, interested in what they're doing. I cannot wait. I'm not going to be able to sleep this weekend waiting to meet everybody. Okay, so look at where we're at.
We are moving on to the Janyl Adair midi.
The midi. Okay, I've got her on. I let her.
Oh, where is it? Oh,
It's a little bit of the heartbeat. But yeah, remember, Amberly, where you told me, with this kind of design that you needed it really smooth. Mm-hmm. So remember I did that one ring where you're like, Janyl, if you do that, Janyl Adair. So I literally, do you know we have a whole extra people that do this step now too, because I agreed with it. And it was so we redid a lot of our pieces to make sure that it was more smooth. I cherish all that feedback and stuff, that I don't just not do something about it. I love making it better. So I want you ladies to know when you do give me that feedback, it brings such joy to my heart to be able to make things better like that for you. So.
Well, and I share that with the babes. You know, they'll say, well, I had not contact customer care.
Just
Janelle wants to hear it. She wants to know it. She wants to make it better.
Just always get a hold of us, okay? Because we are there to make sure you're happy, and your feedback, I can't make things better, you know? So it's definitely like you're heard in a massive way with that. But yeah, if don't ever get sour about something, because it is my joy to unsour you and make it better. I love it. Like, I live for that. That's my love language.
And we have our benevolence ring with the tree of life that you're so known for, Janyl.
Okay, this would be a ring I would love to gift everybody. Like, it's kind of one of my pieces to me that, like, just these beautiful shoulders. And do you see that tip-to-tip design in it? So literally, I wanted to make a ring that was a tip-to-tip. So do you see, that is my most popular tip-to-tip shape that's designed in it. So literally, as I was doing this ring, that's where it started. And next thing I know, it was like, ooh, what if I make this kind of a ring? So
you have your tip to tip here, right? This is in the Adair, but yes, you can see that very beautifully in the benevolence.
And you know how I want to make that open filigree too. So I didn't want to make a solid, but you can just see, and that's why this ring is so popular too, because it, literally through those little pieces, you're getting that gorgeous airflow with the gallery. But again, another butter ring, something that, to me, it's that medium statement. Oh, you know what? I measured out. It was about 20 millimeters. I decided to go with the drawing for that Janyl Adair ring. So I decided to do about 20 millimeters.
Oh. So I switched over to your Grace ring here.
Yes.
That big, Amberly. That's the size I'm trying to go, because by the time I got done with the design.
Can I get you to put your hand under there and show the babe so they know what
this is what I'm scaling, trying to, because by the time I finished kind of my drawing of it, so it's going to basically be cut that part, but in a smaller size.
Oh, I love it.
But the diamonds will not work. I have to do it in a silver, because the diamonds, like, it wouldn't translate.
It wouldn't do it.
I drew it and I'm like, it's just not going to have that, like, money, like, kind of look.
I think I want Grace on my thumb. How's that, Michelle?
I like it there.
All right.
I'll take some Grace on everything.
And we have that available in an 8 through 12 for $24.
I love Grace because, okay, so I'm going to say this story about Grace because these are some words that I could not understand or get. Humble, what's that mean? What does that mean? Grace, what? Like, it seems so easy for some people, but it wasn't until the grace that I got from some of my girlfriends where I was able to translate and understand the grace God gives us, how much He loves so much. So it wasn't until some people literally loved me for where I was at, truly accepted me for where I was at.
We talk about it in Bali Babes a lot, giving each other grace, loving them for who they are, right? And it goes that way too. Love yourself too. Give yourself a little grace, because sometimes we're hard on our own selves. So it's, making sure that we give each other grace. I love this.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, we also have that other little, I see again, in a full size, that's where I put mine together. So I can't get enough of these. And then I can't wait to add the diamonds when they come, because I would do this stack all day, but I can't wait. And we were kind of going back and forth. Okay, we either bring the diamonds in at this cost, or what if we do something crazy and do maybe a pre-sale and we priced it like this? And
the feedback has been, the babe said, make us the jewelry, we'll figure it out.
So
They
anyway,
we're want it for their collection.
Exactly. So, okay, well, the necklace, of course, is, did we already go through? Oh, the earring. We're on the earring. Sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm not on my paperwork properly. So I've been talking and you've been showing everything.
These are our daily blessing earrings in the 18 karat gold and rhodium over sterling silver. Quatrefoil. I love that shape.
I do.
So babes, I'm going to point this out to you. We talk about this. So here's that lever back, and this distance right here, this is one of the smaller ones. So it's going to hug right? It's going to fit right up under your earlobe very nicely. So
This is that quality that I wanted to do, but like literally now, the earwear itself would price out at that. Wow. Yeah, that's why it's like, that's what I really wanted to do though.
mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Well, there's 9 pairs of those left. Now we can't show this ring. We only have an 8, 11, and 12, but we'll just go through it kind of quickly.
Let me just pull it up here. So you can...
And so only 3 people. But probably the last piece that I think is the most amazing, and why do you not have them yet? These are $50 a piece. These are all white zircon, set white zircon.
I have all of these.
I mean, these are the best. And at this price, oh my gosh, get two. Like, mm-hmm. I have this in black rhodium. I have it in rose gold. I have it in silver. I have it in gold. Like, ladies, go stack up on these, because if you actually saw how these price out in the real world now. Yeah.
Another great Christmas gift.
Oh, gift. Mm-hmm. Like Christmas crazy.
Yep.
Okay, well, we are going to switch out our tray real quick, and we are going to do the most amazing labradorite. To me, this is so beautiful. There is an opportunity on a ring that has the lotus cut. That is the most amazing, beautiful lotus cut ever. But labradorite, I know he's not going to cut these. I'm not going to find it kind of rough in these. And I feel really bad because any of the ladies that had these before, they're all beautiful, but I don't know how we would ever duplicate this ever again. So, kind of almost last call on these. Matter of fact, my girlfriend Tracy, this is one where she really surprised me. I had no idea. She's like, this bracelet, I love it. So she actually even got one of these. But there's not a person I don't put it on. Lauren, when we, like the other day when you had one too, I'm like, that stone? Like, it's just amazing. So, huge opportunity. I think if you see some labradorite pieces like this in the open world, you're not going to be seeing this kind of pricing for sure. Sarah, I'm sorry. Are we?
Pat,
okay.
Pat Table wanted to know if that gold bracelet that you're wearing, Janyl, the little flexi with the zircons, would fit her at a 5.5. And yes, she could wear the smallest one. It starts at 5.5.
Oh, okay.
So I think she's just kind of
curious. And one thing about these really do flex. So if you want to give it a little hug, let me just do this real quick and show you. You can give it a little bit of love this way after you get it on, and they'll fit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can absolutely size these down a little bit. Yes. That's what's great about it. You just yank them off. That, like, the cable just like, it's a flexi.
It's a flexi.
It's a flexi.
Here's that stone Janyl was talking about. Look.
This bracelet, like, and I gotta tell you, the pendant's amazing, but the stones for the bracelet, like, they are beyond. And trust me, you get it home and you're like, send it back. But this one, to me, I know, like, ladies, the labradorite alone, like, yeah, I don't know what to say about this one, because it is just.
I don't know that you have to say it. It speaks for itself. It's just stunning.
And every single one, like when they came in, I went, oh. When the stones came in, I was almost just like, I wanted to just go put them in my safe and call it a day. You know, like I was like, I don't want to, these are just so amazing. I mean, I want to do a wall of them, you know, because this will never happen again. This quality.
And Trey Hall said it would be beautiful to have a labradorite cross ring.
Trey.
Hello, sir.
Oh, the cross and the labradorite.
Yeah, a ring. I was looking for a ring.
Well, it would be, I'm going straight to that cross that I did in the actual cutting the cross out.
Oh, I know.
And yeah, I'm trying to think. The ring would be pretty big. I'm trying to see how I would make that happen. Sorry, Trey, I always have to go right to design and kind of
Speaking of a labradorite ring, we do have one, Light of the World, available in sizes 6 through 11.
Isn't it? Look at the little, it just like star shine, star bright. Oh.
And it just slid on beautifully.
I know. Again, he's like, don't, Janyl, let me do a cab. Don't, like, no microfaceting. And I'm like, I have to microfacet. It's so pretty. No, this is fabulous. I can't even believe we actually have some of these left. And this is crazy. We have every size except for a size 12, but we literally only have 8 pieces left.
Wow.
So that's nuts.
Yeah, this is another one. Babes, this is
Pretty much one in every size.
getting to see this in person. If you take my word for it, this is one you want.
Right?
Grab it.
Because you've seen a lot of my stuff, and these kind of pieces are like, yep.
Mm-hmm.
But everything's like totally knock it out of the park. Like this bracelet, always going to be one of my best.
Mm-hmm.
The labradorite pieces. But I love it because I had to bring this back because everybody's always asking me for celestial. And to me, I couldn't do a better ring.
This is cute.
It's very low profile. So when you see it, Amberly, grade the fit.
Oh.
Just be honest with them.
Yeah.
Because it is a ring. Like, it's going to be one of my best celestials. What would you do differently?
No.
Do I need to do anything differently?
No, not at all. Sit back and enjoy watching your customers wear it. That's what.
Because it's like
This is smooth.
so much of my celestials just don't work. Like it's not the easiest thing to do. But when I do one like that, it's like you only need a couple good pieces like that. That's it. We're done.
Yeah. So let's take a look at this huge medallion. Beautiful.
So fun. Well, and this is the one where we put the little jawline beads to soften the edges a little bit. But hey, the sun's got to shine.
I have a sun with stone face carved out of it that hangs on my house up on the gable over the garage.
See, I've seen houses, they'll have a star or they'll have that kind of set. And I love that feature on a home. Of course you would have that.
It was a gift from Joel, and I actually have 2 of them, and I only have the one up, and one day when Mason gets his own home, I will give him that one so he can have a little sun shining on him too all the time.
That. Or he'll move into your place and you'll be traveling the world.
He's going to move into my place and take care of Mom.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
He just doesn't.
So your she shack out there, you can put it on there, and that's your time to get away, son, because your son's out there. But the rest of the time, you're taking care of me, honey.
That's funny. That is so funny.
Under his wings.
Oh, I just wanted to come back to this for a second because I'm reaching around and I'm feeling, and this is just sitting beautifully on my wrist.
A little bit of that curve, and I had to open the gallery just a little bit more, so it kind of suctioned a little bit to your to make that fit right.
I'm reaching for them, and Michelle's going, Amberly, you have these off to the side.
Oh, and sizes. I know, ladies, I don't mean to do all these sizes to confuse you, but it is such a good bracelet that it stacks. It's so pretty on. So I wanted to offer a lot of different sizes because this is one where sometimes I have 2. Like, how I said some rings, I have 2 sizes.
Yes.
Because I'm going to love it. This is going to be a bracelet. Ladies, get 2 of the... If you're fitting into 2, get 1 of each. I'm always going to do a crazy price. If you knew how hard it was to do the filigree, this part of this piece. But it is going... And also softening the tip too, right? Because, we bruise easy and stuff like that. I don't know how many times we redo those pieces to it's cushioned as cushion as we can get it. But I'm going to tell you, the 7.5 ladies, there's only going to be 2 left. So that is probably the biggest one in jeopardy right now. But we have the single digits and the rest of them. So 9 and under of every size. So it is getting pretty low. We're not doing any more for the year on this.
And it's nice. It starts at a 5.5 inch wrist and will fit to an 8.25 because those are kind of hitting some of those ends that we don't always have a bracelet for, right? But we do in this case, which is nice.
And I love wearing it up because I always loved having that kind
up
of
on the tip.
Yeah, I always loved having it kind of towards my hand because it just softens and it's so beautiful, right?
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Okay, well, Troy, I think you probably have this one. And I love, literally, there's 4 different ways you can wear it. So you're going to have the cross, but then it's like a recipe tablet. You're just going to be able to loop it over. You can wear it as a full hammered, or you've got the cross with the eagle over the top of it. So it's 4-sided. There's going to be so many different ways you can wear this.
Janyl, this is super cool.
Isn't it?
Mhm.
$64 for all that work. Like, you got 4 ways to wear it.
And we have the cords there too. I think it might look kind of cool on the cords up there.
Oh,
what do you think?
Of
I
course.
think that's a great idea.
So there's the satin or the leather.
I would have put it on the leather, but
That's
I grabbed the satin.
Oh.
So that's what I
Well,
grabbed.
I'm sorry though. Like, we think, oh yeah, for men maybe leather. I'm sorry, but Joey like would probably grab the satin. Looks fabulous in it. Like, it's so funny the way that's why I'm like, Joey, I don't know if I could design men's jewelry, because literally the stuff I'm designing, you grab most of it and looks awesome. But also too, after I saw my bracelet on that one guy on that show, I went, it was Tree of Life. The hand granulation work. I went, no, there's no taking jewelry things. If you love it, you love it.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is beautiful. This is great to be able to flip it over and have all the different looks.
Mm.
Pretty.
Well, then we do have something else, and I do love the Michael necklace, because it literally, like, that I love to have. I always say my angel armies, but I just like raising, raise a hallelujah.
Is that how it goes?
I was like, the song.
I wish you would have been on camera. So you
It's
could have
like-
got the dance with the song.
I'm dancing. Well, I had to put my hands up. And no, love it. And that's my favorite thing to do. I have a horrible voice, and I just like, everybody turns around and stares at me sometimes like, gosh, wow, I love that she's doing that, but her voice, like, I love that she has the courage. And I think of my ladies like that. I think, oh my gosh, they're wearing these bigger pieces. Oh, I don't know, is this me? And they walk out and they've got this, like,
Confidence.
yes. And I'm like,
Empowerment. Mm-hmm.
and I know for my ladies out there too, it's that really we're not bruised by others anymore, because we have that spirit of the Lord in us, and He protects us with that.
This is beautiful. $72.
I know, right? Well, these I always, there's so many things I really miss that I lower the MSRP to like, well, I need that to be like one of my pieces. Now the other one, this ring, I love bringing it with the leaf bracelet. But I kind of love the, all the suns celestial, and I always think of a lot of like, foliage too, like flowers. So this is kind of how I would style. I would do the leaves with the sun and the moons and the, I kind of all style like, I love all the elements. To me, I thought this would be such a cool look on somebody.
I think it's a beautiful ring. It's outside of my normal comfort zone because I do have shorter fingers, but I love this on. And I told Michelle, I said, oh yeah, I want one that fits my boss finger here, because these leaves just need to just like fall right over.
Isn't that crazy how it's like, I love that all the different sizes, people are like, you're right, Janyl, this fit, how did you get my fit?
Yes, this is perfect, this fits me. That's what it looks like on the other finger. But again, you just don't get to see, when you're busy with your hands. But when it's right there, you get to see it.
Well, we have certain measurements to recapture that same ring every time we do this, because I have so many bad rings that I've designed like this that are so this one, I get excited every time I get to show this one. So 6, 7, 8, 10, and 11 in that. Then we have the cross earring and my little ring that I just love. You know what? Also, too. I was looking for this ring because I did the bracelet to mirror it. I cannot wait. I literally, did you debut that bracelet yet? Michelle, the one with the little cross that goes with this?
Like
I did all. I used to have it in a round. I didn't like the round, so I redid the whole bracelet into an oval.
So I don't think we have.
You know what? Could you double check this is next week, is what I'm going to do. Because I think we had to do it at $149 was the debut price. That is one I want to blow up and just do $99 because the quality of it is beyond. So it's one that I want to switch.
Got it.
Okay. I'm going to have to put that ring on. Oh, that's pretty together, too.
And the ring's available in a 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, or 12. Shield of
Very,
Faith.
very cool. Okay, well, the next thing that we're going to be doing, we're going to be switching out. I love this. Let's just do it right here because I kind of feel like if we can do the trays like that, I want to show, don't you think the next color, oh, Mary, can you bring that towards us, please? I want to do this halfway because look at from this to this, wouldn't you not wear these together? Isn't that just gorgeous?
Yes.
Like, look at that.
Amazing
I
transition.
feel like he is like beyond.
Perfect.
But this is color of the year. That literally, this next year, everything you're going to be seeing, you're going to see cars in those colors, like with sparkles. You're going to see clothing. You're going to, like, everybody is going to have this kind of color. So I love that. I didn't even know this, but you're already going to see it from me this year. But next year, like, you should see the opaques, the translucents. Like, we have the most amazing gemstones coming in this, like, color range.
And while you start to tour that one, Amberly, the bracelet, I'm going to ask Janyl a question. Teresa Joy Stevenson, Janyl was wondering, she has the labradorite beads with the toggle. Do you think the pendant, the moon pendant would be the moon pendant would be too heavy on the beads?
The beads, no, labradorite's pretty good. Labradorite's pretty, like, it's got some nice hardness to it. So no, I think it would be great.
Wouldn't that be pretty?
It would be absolutely great.
And those beads are
gorgeous. And if anything were to happen, I would search another strand for her. If she has one of them that, you know, no, and trust me, I'm still looking for the labradorite. Right now, I found this rainbow moonstone that was never going to happen. And he literally said, you know, these have been so expensive. I have, like, literally for a decade, brought him to show stock. About 20 years ago, he cut him. And he goes, I just pulled him out to bring him to the show. This is so weird that you're asking because I dig in people's booths. What's that? But we've got rainbow moonstone in rondelles faceted that are like, they're not opaque.
When are those coming?
They're translucent.
When are those?
So, well, we're working on the stringing of the silk because I need them really good. Because nobody would cut those again. But they're not going to be inexpensive still. But man, don't you just want to have those collectible pieces though that, you know, can't really be duplicated, but in natural gemstones like rainbow moonstone, labradorite, yeah.
Janyl, the cut on this.
And the blue is just popping on the Perfect Luck Mystic Quartz. The screen is just...
This is my favorite.
Dancing.
We were saying, I did a few, you know, I did a lot of bird's nests. I did a lot of these other cuts. This next year, ladies, a couple of the star faceted of the colors that are coming through are just phenomenal. And then again, this is that cutie patootie ring that I'm literally trying to get all my colors in for you ladies.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I know we started with the bracelet and I showed it, but I did want to bring it back in real quick so everybody can see. You're not getting just one of those stones.
Love the style. I love that the frangipani, but it has that cable twist like edge to it. Like to me, it's very contemporary.
Beautiful. And I just love the tip to tip bracelets. So
my favorite thing is tip to tip, tip to tip, tip to tip. Like, and just one bagel at the end. Yeah. I think it's just so cool. But trust me, I'm already designing other things. So the tip to tips will be like previewing a little bit into next year. And then I've got a bunch new different styles that I'm doing too. So the pendant, of course, I'm doing some of these, you know, it's that classic basic, but then I'm like, I have to do a really interesting bezel every once in a while. So it does change it up a little bit.
I love that you're making this just a little bit more rounder to go on those beads. And it just, yeah.
Always refining the shapes and stuff from feedback. It's like, hold, we're redoing the whole like pendant. Yeah. Okay, well, my 7-stone bracelet, which is like my thing that I just love for everybody. I know it's a little bit more expensive, but trust me, it is worth. It is definitely that.
The Perfect Luck looks beautiful with the True Picasso, and I love them together. Great pairing, Janyl.
Every shade of blue, right? And then you can mix your blue topazes because that True Picasso really has that gorgeous like hue of color. I love that we actually have 2 of the rings, but I like the bigger version. I know everybody likes this one, and this I would say is not a statement, but it gave me the ability to be able to do a bigger gemstone too. And I absolutely love a cushion 10 millimeter. Like it's one of my favorite sizes of a stone.
Beautiful. Let me set this here for just a moment and slide that one on so people can get an idea.
And wow, we are getting good on the sizes because we actually have a size 9. We actually have a size 9. Can you believe it?
Not long. But if I get to my phone.
You're taking all our 9s. That's what it is.
That is beautiful. That is like, be still my heart, that blue. Well, it has that tanzanite look to it at first glance, right? That's what that is. And I am so drawn to it.
Well, you do get this purpley kind of feel that if you're not a purple person, but mixing this with purple, ladies, yes, it absolutely is gorgeous with purple too.
Yeah, it's like your tray back here really shows purple on the camera. And it's like, wow, pretty, pretty.
I know this is going to be my perfect sheer leg tray. Always. Well, and here's the studs because everybody kept asking for the studs. So we actually have studs. But yeah, this is going to be the it color, ladies, that you're going to be finding so many things in. So if you never thought, it just kind of puts it out there. It doesn't matter what avenue that you buy things, they state that color and everything comes in those colors.
Right. Yes. It'll be for your home, for everything. Janyl, I'm just going to go ahead and hand this to you because I got a funny feeling people are going to ask about that earring.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
The
Brandy Hahn says she even wants the tray, the jewelry and the tray.
Oh, she would. Okay, yeah, that could be arranged apparently.
I'm flying out on Thursday. Brandy, meet me at the airport.
And Becky Wayford is asking to show the studs on the ears, so we will do that in just a few minutes.
Yes. And you also have this other little pendant.
The Cockatoo Days Mystic Quartz pendant.
Yes.
It has that incorporated veil as well that you like, Amberly.
And
yeah,
look at
that was another Amberly thing. Yeah. A lot of these little basics. And I do try to do it in every gemstone that I bring in. And I love that pop of that yellow. This is why my True Picasso is my favorite because you get this little window of this yellow. And I just love this.
So when I pull that up, you can get just that little pop right there. And that's really how I can tell if something is True Picasso is that yellow, that citrine yellow.
It had to have that. Yeah. So that's a little part that it's purposely done like that so that you get that.
Pretty, pretty. So I just want to put this up here. So this is really that, very subtle, beautiful pendant.
I love it. Well, we're going to do one last little tray. Let's come out here and Michelle, you better have been saving some really good questions for us.
I do. We want to see that earring on you first of
all. Oh, okay.
Before we forget.
I forgot I put it on.
Because, we'll get talking and then we'll forget to show it.
These are very appropriate, going a little bit bigger too.
And Teresa was asking if you've ever done red labradorite, if you've considered red labradorite.
Oh, the red, we're actually doing purple. So if that's what you mean by red, there is a lot of purple and red. So I'm wondering if that's what she's...
Okay.
That would be for maybe in the Luxury Bali collection. Okay. So I liked the yellow.
I want to see it.
I saw the red, but see, the red Madeira is more rare than the red labradorite. So, for me,
is that real close then, the Madeira?
The colors. So that's probably why I haven't. But our red Madeira should just be in the Luxury Bali. The way I'm pricing it, though, is not. So it's misleading, but trust me, it's more rare.
And your red looks beautiful. I mean, it looks like you can just go right down into it.
And it's that glow of it, but no, a red Madeira. People are arguing, there is no red Madeira.
That looks amazing on your ear. I mean, just the way it sits. I hope everybody can see that. Turn around and say.
And this is where I get to do see stuff on you. Okay.
Yeah, that looks wonderful the way it just
Well, we have some beautiful pinks up next. Do you want to tell us about those?
Yes. Okay, well, for me, the salmon pink is always going to be, I think to me, one of the most dreamy, like that color is always going to be just gorgeous. Okay, I do have to tell you that I've got a multi-bracelet coming that is going to be phenomenal. So this is a pocket. It's very limited. So between the bracelet and all this, it's going to be super small amounts. There's not going to be another size of a bracelet coming. So literally, if you're 6.5, you're getting this limited pocket collection that I designed. That is it. So these were like basically stones that I cut up in samples. I love it. And then the other part of the collection couldn't be duplicated.
Oh.
I really want to do limited things like this that nobody else can have because I think that's kind of a big deal. So the pendant, the bracelet, literally, and I'm going to have the multi. I did 14 pieces literally in all of it, and that's all. Only 14 people would be able to get one of those, or they're going to be buying the collection.
No, this is beautiful. I love the way you've got this all layered up through here.
Isn't that so pretty? The little, that's like my little signature. I love doing that little scallop kind of detail edge.
Yeah, just right out of the Adair motif, the hearts. Look at that.
So, and I just absolutely, like, again, I love the leaf, like, kind of design on it. But the leaf bracelet we just showed, so pretty if you want another piece to kind of stack with. Because I love those kind of bracelets because literally the overlap, like, you know, when I did the two tips together the other day, I love that they lined up and then they didn't line up and kind of slid into each other. It's like, ooh, style this way. Ooh, move your wrist, style this way.
Bloom happily. No wonder I like this. Me and the blooming.
Oh my gosh, that's, yes. There's Amberly's, Amberly's bloom. Change it on the website real quick.
No. But I do like that where it says, you know, the sun bloom where you're planted. I love that, right? So.
Oh, bloom where you're planted. I love that. That is really great.
This ring is super cool.
It probably came out of Proverbs because Proverbs has things where I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so good. Oh, that's been a scene forever.
Isn't that a comfortable ring, Amberly? And it's available in 6 through 12. So we have all sizes.
Well, it's that dreamy, yummy color, and I'm going to get that melon MOP. I'm doing this really cute love collection, and I brought it in at the same time. It's going to be this really beautiful oval. So, you know how I do small little collections? Now they're not going to land exactly together, which is, I'm just like, because I do it to where it's like somebody sees a color, I know they're drawn to another color, to another color. You get them home, and you're going to be like, oh, they all stack. And I'm like, yep.
They work.
I design like that. So I just love it when you piece it together, a puzzle.
I'm really drawn to the rainbow sherbet mystic quartz. I think it's such a pretty color.
Well, I was telling Amber before, this is dreamy. Like, and it's, for me, pink for me is, oh, sorry, did I just mess you up?
No.
It's the pendant. It's
the pendant.
Oh, she was talking, I was just pointing just to say, like, that literally is the color.
This is the color that
she has it, though. No, Amberly has that ring. That's why we were talking about, I did a really cool pocket. See the color? Can you guys see the color?
Yes,
like good?
It's gorgeous.
But we're showing the color. Okay. Pink, peach, like these kind of, I didn't do enough of it. This look this year, like loving it. Loving this color.
Love the little cluster. I'm just going to tell you that.
This is what I'm going to do the photo shoot with that little blouse. You know, that silk blouse. That's why I bought that silk blouse, because I'm going to put my Janyl Adair in my, so just make sure when I pull that one, you know that's the top that I bought to do the photo shoot.
She says, now what was I thinking?
I'm buying the clothes now for the stuff because I'm like, here, this is what I envisioned.
Okay, this is beautiful. But I do, Janyl, I love the cluster because I'm short through here. So sometimes the longer pendants for me, I like this one here. That's it.
I love, oh my gosh, I think this is wrong on the price. I love this. Did you see that?
No.
Oh my gosh. This is a debut ring, and that is that is wrong. I love that. It's only $64. No wonder. Look at this. We only have a 9, 10, 11, 12 left now. And it's a debut.
That's probably why it's $64.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah, when this was first released, I grabbed this fast because I am just so much in love with this.
This was stock that I had in the safe 20 years ago. When I do pockets, because remember I told you Zero Saturn multi-stone bracelet with the pink sapphire in that, we priced it 20 years ago pricing.
Wow.
That's why. Because I don't go, if we had to reorder this, what would the price be?
Well, our pink Bali babe just bought it.
Linda Davis.
Oh my gosh, Linda.
Well, this is Linda
We're
Davis.
going to see you soon.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous to meet you, ladies. I'm this little pure girl, and I don't want to let you down. I'm so basic.
She's killing me small. She's killing me small.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. It's like I don't think I've ever I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited to meet you.
We have matching rainbow sherbet mystic quartz earrings to go with the cluster pendant. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have that traditional latch back.
Oh my gosh, we love these, and I can't wait to get some of you ladies, right, Michelle? Oh my gosh, we had a following just for this. What new stones do you have in our favorite earrings?
Love this. Love this ear wire. And this is, Michelle, you like the really long ones. For me, this is a really great length just for that.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to have a lot of rainbow. I think I should have done more, but this rainbow sherbet, I'm going to have some really gorgeous collections coming in. So you'll be able to layer and stack some of your things. Oh, Mary, can you help? So we are going to be doing that, and I gotta tell you, this is just definitely a gemstone you do not want to miss out on, because it's going to be a series of stacking and then now another piece to another piece. But when you get it home, you're going to see colors like you probably have never seen in any of my quartzes before.
We'll go ahead and switch the tray out.
Okay.
And then, sorry, Janelle, we're missing an item off the sheet. So we'll grab that on the next tray. Amber will tour it right off the top.
Oh, the bracelet.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why it's not on the show plan.
Yeah.
Or if it's just not in the right order, but we will get it.
And look, she grabbed it right off the tray. I love it. So that's really good. So grabbing it straight off of that.
We might not be able to click it here, but we'll show it, and I will put it over on the page.
Okay.
Oh, you mean it wasn't on the show sheet? No, it was on the show sheet.
On the electronic show sheet on here.
Oh.
The electronic version.
Well, make sure next week, though, then you keep it on new arrivals, because this is a big deal. I don't have another cuff style coming in on the rainbow. So that could be I don't want anybody not getting a special price.
No,
because
for sure.
These were ones that were quite expensive, but they're not. I kind of did a little wrangling to get that under $200.
Well, let me just share this, because I did keep the pink lap sapphire with it, because I thought maybe somebody would say, what do those look like together? So that they could see that.
Oh, 100%.
They complement each other wonderfully.
It's kind of one of those really pretty stones that if you have any of my pink cashmere stones, I'm going to tell you, mix with it. If you have any of my pink sapphire, my lab created pink sapphires, mix with it. Another one, the Lucky Stone, why I'm bringing some of the Lucky Stone back. Talk about wowzer, really gorgeous. But we love this style. Right?
I do. Oh, yeah.
And I'm bringing the all silver back so that we can stack and create a whole look.
Love this.
And then, of course, ladies, once I created this, I'm going to have to bring some other things back to it. So I'm going to have to do a blue stone in it, 100%. I see this coming in blue. I see it coming in purple. I see it in green. This is my staple style that took me so long to engineer and design. And so, my goal is to eventually get every color of a gemstone out there for you.
Oh, this is beautiful. So
Well, I have just released it over into the new arrivals and onto the Friday page. So it was still sitting in draft mode for some reason. So
okay, then you know what? Do something crazy. Don't buy it yet, ladies. Just give it a minute. Put them at $149 just for today only.
$149.
I'm doing $149.
Michelle's over here.
Since that was our mistake, so cancel your order, rebuy it if you accidentally just bought it. So $149, just do it.
Okay.
Just do it. Because that is the Mac Daddy bracelet, wouldn't you agree?
It's beautiful.
It's fabulous.
That's a great deal with that.
I'm crazy. I think are silver.
Yeah. Yes. Yes,
okay.
yes, and yes. But I have the original, quote unquote, purple abalone collection. And then you brought in the royal purple. So now I think this is what, the purple pink? Is that what it's called?
Well, because we never
Pink
agreed
purple?
with the color. So we say pink purple because they used to call it purple. And I didn't like that.
No, it's pink.
Then people ask, well, what's the pink purple? So.
This is really cool.
Some people see pink, some people see purple, but I see both.
Babes, check all this out.
This one, Amberly, I'm really trying to bring some really unique, special pieces. This style, it's feminine, it's elegant, it's classy. I just think you're going to have so much. I really put so much love into this bracelet. And, I did it in blue coral too. The navy blue coral, that was just absolutely gorgeous, which, again, next year, all your clothing you're going to be buying is going to go with it.
So you have the basket weave on one side and the flattened jaw one, or scattered jaw one over here. Oh, wow. Beautiful.
Unique.
Yes. And I'm going to slip that on so everyone can see it.
Well, yeah, and it just, I love the setting that I did it. So I built an inside bezel. And to me, the gemstones, again, doing this little bit of a microfaceted, it just looks like the stones are on fire. They're alive, with that beautiful microfaceted quartz window boxed over the top of it. But I'm sorry, the garnets, could not be more just fiery and yummy. It elevates it even more.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, Rhodolite's another one. Peridot and Rhodolite are completely so out of control, the pricing and finding the rough in the market now. Again, small crystals. So
let me just pull this up here so everybody can take a look at the craftsmanship in this, the detail of the silver work.
I love these collections.
It's funny because it's this is where I want to see what was the original thought and how does it turn out, because I bet your silversmiths say, well, we can do a little extra here, and they send it and you're going, do a little extra over there, and it's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Yep.
I always laugh when people, because you're like, oh, I like smaller rings, because of this. And then I get to see, I like that on your
and a lot of compliments on your finger as well.
Oh my gosh, I loving it on this one. Yeah. But you got to be comfortable, and you got to be comfortable in what you wear.
Well, we have the beautiful purple ring.
Oh my gosh, that could be somebody. Look, she just put it on her pinky.
Look at this, babes. This is the length of my pinky.
She goes, look at this. And I'm like, oh. Now, you know what? I'm going to be like, Janyl, make me a 4-inch ring.
I love the purpurite. I love this bracelet.
Oh, okay. This is one that, to me, I know you loved the Mexican turquoise that I did, but to me, the purpurite in this, the magenta color, that's why I had to bring it, because to me, this is that perfect, money stack. The two of those together, these gemstones, yeah. But if you're going to do a 7, this one, probably one of the most luxury pieces I've done in the 7 stone.
Wow.
Yeah, this, and this, hello. Yeah, it'd be really hard to find each kind of stack that would equate to this kind of like rich yumminess.
And we do have a matching ring in the purpurite available in a 6, 7, 10, 11, or 12.
Yeah. That's
a few sizes
yeah.
left.
Cool, cool, cool.
And that's this one. Beautiful.
Love that.
Wonderful.
I'm loving these colors. You don't wear as many of these colors, do you? Because you're so in the blues, but I gotta tell you, this is you. This is fabulous.
I like some of the really,
this is you.
that magenta color, like for tops and things. I like to wear it, but I don't normally like put on the purple, but I do have a blouse I brought.
Well, if you did this, you know, next time you have dinner with Amy Long, she would just relieve you of your whole hand
Amy
and
would
wrist.
say, I will take good care of that for you.
She is definitely twinning you. I'm feeling like in this look, this is definitely Amy. Like, oh my gosh, right? Does she do the opaque or the translucent stones more?
She does a little bit of everything.
She does?
Yeah. It really, I think Amy...
You know what? Should we ask, is Amy out there right now? I feel like I've not done that. I need to give her this multi. Can we pull one aside if she has it?
Which one are we giving her? Okay.
Because she is our purple, like, girl.
She is.
Like, into the sense that with her different styles, like, and beads, she did beads in some of my beads that I had. I know this, I feel like she would need this piece if she doesn't have it.
Oh, she's going to just flip. If she's not out there, babes, hit her up. Let her know.
Like, I just, like, yeah. It's like,
that looks really nice together. Beautiful.
I had so much fun when I did this one. And Michelle even asked me, Janyl, did you make a mistake because we showed the purpurite? I said, no, look at this. So she thought it was a mistake that I had put this together. And I'm like, don't move it.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and just pull this one on here. I think I'm out of order, but I'm going to just put them on my hand.
No, you're good. The pointer finger. Yep, we have Hawaiian Skies Mystic Quartz Ring available in size 5 or 9 through 12.
Yeah, and then we're, that's completely appropriate. I love it.
And I think you said there were just a few left of this, but I want to pull it up there so everybody has a chance.
There is a 10 and 11. So there's a 10 and 11. That's it.
Yeah, this 10 or an 11. Diana Diaz, honey, do you have this?
She's 12.
Is she a 12 on everything?
She's 12, yeah.
She is.
Look at that.
I pull orders too. You know, I do know some people's sizes. I'm everywhere. Like you're never gonna not find me somewhere.
We have matching pendant for the tip-to-tip bracelet, Amberly. There you go. Beautiful.
Okay, yeah. I mean, there's just some collection I do, like the stones, how can you not get this as a set? Like the earrings, the pendant, the ring, like even if you don't wear it together. Like my favorite new little earring I did, like I love this. I just love the earring that I designed with this. Like it's so pretty.
Well, speaking of earrings, let's just pull it up here so everybody can see it. The magnets are so strong, they're wanting to play together on the table here, on the tray. You can't come out and play right now. Okay.
They are really close, Amberly. They like to be nice and huggy, snug, close, those magnets.
Look how cute.
Oh my gosh, we only have 7 pairs left.
Wow.
You ladies loved them.
You know, it's funny because sometimes people don't buy the earrings first, and then all of a sudden here recently, you guys have been doing earrings and people are just grabbing them left and right. I can't get those apart. There we go.
Yeah, I really, really do enjoy this style. I think it's just so classy, so pretty.
I love when you go up the ear wire with the pretty designs.
Well, and this was that cute little ear wire that I decided to kind of redo. And now these are going to be pocket collections, as I'm not going to be able to do these stones again. Really, really hard to get the consistency of color. So they're pockets because we can't cut it to get it to be right. But I did a matching ring and pendant, okay? So pendant, we literally have 12 of that's left because you already saw it. But I did debut the ring a couple weeks ago. And so we actually have all sizes in the ring, which is really cool because I did more of the ring. which I'm really glad. So I'm assuming you ladies that bought the ring bought down the pendant. But it is a color that is going to match back with a lot of things. And I truly wish we could do it because there's Hayward Muse kind of really, it's kind of a lot of drama in this gemstone and color. I wouldn't put it more towards the purples, that I would be more towards the burgundy, autumny kind of colors.
And you have that peach coming out in it. And, oh, it's just beautiful. This is the Adair motif that I was thinking about for the earrings. It was like, that's just, love that. I love the open work.
And it looks great with this pure pink ring too that's up next, the Mystic Topaz. Pulls in that more pink color.
I know that pure pink, it's like the pops of, where I've just added a few little things here or there to match with it. And then it helps me kind of give another little scale, but so appropriate, right? With the pink purple abalone. It's like
absolutely beautiful.
And we have sizes 6 through 12 in the pure pink ring as well. So that's nice.
We just got that one in just a little while ago, but it's definitely one of those pinks with a lot of the gemstones that you're going to be seeing from me, from the Hawaiian Skies to the Zodiac Fun to the purple pink abalone. Like, I have a lot of other gemstones kind of coming. Also, looks fabulous with the purpurite. Like, that magenta pop is like a hot pink too.
Love talking about the ear wires. Look at that.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
Fabulous.
And we have a matching pendant still.
Yes.
So if you're looking for a matching set.
Well, I love, this is one of my favorite little enhancer magnets. I love the Tree of Life.
Oh, yes, this, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, we literally have 15 earrings and 15 pendants left. That's it. So people are buying those together, 100%. Really great basics. Well, we've got one of this is a little pocket that I did actually. So this kind of went with the ring. So those were the two pieces that I did together on those.
And these are not faceted as.
It goes with this bracelet.
Right. So this one here is faceted, but these here are not. So you can see. Oh, look at the color.
And I love that, like, mixing those together kind of gives that different effect too, because this needed a fancy where this already had the faceted gemstones to go with it.
I'm telling you, that's a lot of bling right there. Look at that.
My favorite tray we saved for last. Like, this is,
it must have been Teresa's too, because if it's last, she's always asking for things. It's like, oh, it'll be on last.
The Wild Raspberry Chalcedony ring, we only have size 10 and 11. So if you want to just give a quick little.
Oh no, I just got the tip-to-tip bracelet in the 6.5. We finally got the refill in stock and we have no ring now. Okay, well, we have 10 pendants.
We do have the pendant.
So, and ladies, we'll have to do the bracelet at a really good price then, since I ran out. Will you mark that down, Michelle, before you launch that? Because it just came in, so you'll be doing it on debut.
So tip to tip.
So because that means everybody had all this other, like, we ran out of it by the time we got the bracelet made. Because a bunch of people needed that. We only did 2 sizes in that, and they needed the smaller size. That's why I brought it in.
Okay.
Well, as I'm showing all my bling, I just want to go back for just a second and look at your pearl. Because even with all of these, there's that beautiful, the white pearl can be mixed in with anything, always.
And super rare pearls. That's why I love that you love this, Amberly. I love that because those are not going to happen for a long time. But I'm going to the Hong Kong show to dig, and then I'm going to do some appointments with some old pearls to see what I can find. But yeah.
See if they're out there in the market?
Yep. But it has to be like, if I can't do current pearl prices, so I got to go, show me your old stuff. Let's make a deal.
And on that pearl tip to tip forgive freely, that is our bracelet of the week. So just want to touch back on that at $119. And we had a question on the size. It was on the tip to tip. If there's not a 6'7" average fit, which size would you recommend? So for a 6'7",
you go smaller in this.
So the size 7.
This one you can go smaller. 2. So your normal size, what size is she? Let me go to it.
So the size 6.5 will fit up to a 6.5. And then the size 7 will fit a 6.75.
Did she say we're out of one of them?
She said that there's not a 6.75 average fit.
Go to the 6.5.
Okay.
Go smaller. Don't go to the 7. No, this one I like smaller.
Okay.
She ran away.
This one, I'm like, no, because I know with this one, it's where I can wear it smaller. And isn't that funny? Who cares about what size, just as long as things fit?
Yes.
You think in pant sizes, maybe people get, but bracelet sizes, people get worried about ring sizes.
You know
Who
why?
cares?
It's because you have 9 sizes and things.
Right.
Which one do I get? Well,
Yeah.
you can get 5 different sizes and they'll fit.
Did you go smaller on this one too?
I did.
See? That's why I go smaller.
Now, I'm the fitted, that's me because I love the original Love One Another style, so I like that.
Well, we're
Is
going
that
to
showing?
send you home with the Berry Delicious, which I just talked to Honest. We're going to be launching it. I'm doing a crazy, crazy price, just like I'm doing on a few of the other ones. But I'm going to send one home with you because it is a red. I know how you color makes you feel, and when you see cuts. And this is going to be one I cannot wait to hear back from you.
Is that what you paired up with the Rhyolite?
Yes.
I bought that. I love that bracelet.
Okay, well,
that
I have
style.
the Love One Another in the one stone in the Very Delicious, and I've been waiting, and it just, I've been rushing to get it here for you. So I cannot wait to put that on.
I can't wait to
wrist.
see it. I can't wait. Babe,
Going home with her.
I'll show it off.
Yeah.
A couple things. Susan Davis was wondering if Hawaiian Skies is close to Xanadu.
Very, I'd say they're related.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that's
would
what
say
was
they're
thinking.
very, very closely related. But the way that I faceted, so many different colors are coming up. I have more colors in both of those stones than I've ever had.
Sarah, does that work? Can they see it?
That way. There you go.
Yep, there you go.
And then Sheila Kelly was asking if someone
Very
could try
close.
on the purple abalone earrings, the new earrings, please.
Oh, so cute.
Here they are, my friend.
Oh, I don't have an earring on this one, so I'll do this one.
Let's see if I can't just stick them together. And I told you it was like
That's so
cookies in a
funny. I
barrel.
saw you do that, and I was like, I thought it was a magnet.
No, that was just
It's
me.
your hands were.
We're doing this thing,
I thought you had pinned it. That was so funny. It's an earring. The shepherd's
Oh,
hook.
that's a good shot. Thank you.
Hooking ya.
Yeah, looks good.
Hooking ya.
Oh, I want
Oh.
to see. Oh, that looks gorgeous. But I am still drawn to that on you.
The blue.
That, yeah, it's great. It's right up here at your jawline, and it just is.
Well, and
It's very.
everybody's been asking for studs, studs. But it's my new favorite little ear wire for you.
Oh, yeah.
And just the design is so pretty.
So if you haven't used it yet, code Amberly saves you $10 on your $100 purchase, excluding new arrivals. We have new beginnings, BOGO through the end of the month. So great chance to get that new beginnings. And Amberly and I will be back with you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. over in Bolly Babes for Coffee Shop.
I love
I
it.
was looking, get your coffee mugs, ladies.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to a double shot of espresso.
Yes.
I got to pick
what
out.
time? What
9 o'clock.
9
Okay,
o'clock.
well,
She's
I'm
letting me
going
sleep in this week.
Yes, I know.
It's usually.
So yes, so
Well, I'm here. That's
I know.
why it's later.
yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
We love you, and everybody pray for the ladies on their way here,
Yes.
and
Safe travels.
yes, we cannot wait. Okay, when are we? I don't know when we're going to see everybody. Wednesday,
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay.
Tuesday, 11 to 4, 11 to 3
11 to 3
Yeah.
at
at the
the.
Lazy Ballerina.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay,
Yes, can't
bye.
wait. Bye.
Oh no, she's doing Wednesday show with me though, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think today's Wednesday. I don't know what's happening.